Hey there, all you cool, epic, and awesome fans, followers, and listeners. Welcome to episode 89 of the Cool, Epic, Awesome podcast. My name is Matt. I'm going to be your host today.
And I'll be your other co-host, Joe.
Joe, why don't you run us through what we're going to be discussing today?
Yeah, so we have pretty short slate today. We're going to be discussing two movies. So we're going to be talking about Wuthering Heights, which released over Valentine's Day weekend, which me and Matt both saw, directed by Emerald Fennell. And then we're going to watch the 1984 Supergirl movie, which I I mean, we'll talk about it, but I mean, I remember hearing that this movie was bad, but like this is just like a completely different level of yeah. Okay. So
I
we'll
thought that
start.
would be a fun one, though, the
Yeah.
Supergirl,
Yeah.
especially because there's a new movie coming out this year. So it's kind
Yeah.
of just to. And also, she was in The Flash briefly. I don't know if you remember that
Oh
scene
yeah, you're
where
right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Christopher Reeve pulls up. They also have Supergirl. But there's a reason why it's like infamous, you know.
Yeah.
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll talk about it later.
But I guess we'll get to our we'll have our dessert first before we eat the fucking broccoli later with Supergirl. But all right. Do you want me to talk about the? Yeah, I have the synopsis. You have the thing up. You want to read it?
What, Wuthering Heights?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can read the synopsis for it. Go
All right.
ahead.
It says, "Come undone. Tragedy strikes when Heathcliff falls in love with Catherine Earnshaw, a woman from a wealthy family in 18th century England." It's kind of a shitty synopsis, honestly.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean they're not lying. That is what this movie's about. But Heathcliff and Catherine are kind of so it's weird. So in the movie they like establish them as friends, but they're kind of like siblings in a way because well not really, like they're not related, but
They're they're sibling-esque because
yeah.
Heathcliff gets taken in by her father when they're kids and they like grow up together.
Yeah.
Kind of like a
Uh
similar situation to, I don't know if this is like a random thing to pull right now, but the Flash TV show with like Iris West and Barry Allen, because Barry gets adopted by her father and they end up falling in love.
oh, you're right. I forgot that they were
Random
adopted. Yeah,
pull,
yeah. I
random
forgot he was
pull.
adopted,
But
yeah.
yeah.
Um
But yeah, I would
yeah,
say just
actually
like
you're
this
right.
is
That's crazy. I forgot about that.
yeah, this is a pretty divisive movie, I think. I feel like a lot of people either love it or hate it. I find myself somewhere in the middle. I think overall I'm leaning towards the negative. I wasn't that impressed by this. A couple of my friends that saw it really loved it, and not many people that I personally know liked it as little as I did. But I'm seeing online a lot of people disliking it. What did you think, Joe? Because I didn't even see your Letterboxd review.
Yeah, I am right. Yeah, I feel like it was fine. I don't know. It's a lot of like. Remember how I said when we watched In the Mood for Love, I was like, it's a lot of like aura farming.
Yeah,
I feel like there was a lot of that in this. I mean, it's
yeah.
shot beautifully. I will say, like you know, the kind of
That's the
setting is
best thing
done.
about it, how it's
Yeah,
shot, the visuals. But sorry,
the music
continue.
was also great as well. Like I know there's a specific scene of like him riding Heathcliff riding and like the sun is like not the sun, the sky is just so like vibrantly red. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up actually. I love that design choice.
Yeah.
I love how a lot of the scenes, the sky is like a certain color, whether it's that red or scenes is like completely gray, not blue ever. It just feels
Yeah.
like very otherworldly. Like it felt like this felt kind of like storybook almost. Like this is in a story.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it was set within the real world, which I really enjoyed that. I thought that
Yeah.
was really cool. That's one of my positives.
I feel like I don't know if this was just me, but like I feel like the lighting in certain scenes would change depending on what they were like talking about and things like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There was lighting cues like that, like visual storytelling
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. But that all the technicality part of the movie is great. It's more just I'm not really like super I don't know. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just I'm not the target demographic. But I was not I don't know, their romance is, like, kinda like, it's fine. I don't know.
It,
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I have a couple problems with the movie, big problems. One
Yeah.
of which is their romance, because to me it felt like they lived this life together, they went through trauma together, they both had to deal with the father growing up, and they have like this mutual bond over trauma. So you would think like they have this real love for each other and this like understanding and caring. But when Heathcliff comes back into her life later on, the relationship is built like almost entirely in lust. It's all
Yeah.
about sex. There's not any moment where they feel very loving towards each other aside from maybe the death scene at the end. That's how I felt, so that was a little bit off to me. I felt like it shouldn't have been so sexual, and I don't know if it's like that in the book, but if that is a decision that Emerald Fennell made herself, that wouldn't surprise me based on her previous work.
Yeah.
So I wasn't the biggest fan of that, and that in turn made me not really care for their love story in general.
I also didn't, not so much with the love story, because I understand like he grows up their servant essentially, but I wish they would have explained how he got wealthy. Like even if it was just like added in a line, because he just pulls up one day and he's all, dressed to the nines. They got that shitty ass haircut everybody got back then, and like it's just like, oh my god, Heathcliff. She doesn't quite like, they don't bring up how he made his money because he was literally like a dirt poor, like working in a barn, like had no clothes, slept in the and then like
Yeah.
5 years later, he just pulls up a completely different person.
Yeah, and honestly, the fact that they didn't explain it, a part of me felt like they were gonna pull the rug out from under us and be like, he was faking it. He's not actually
Yeah.
wealthy. He just like bought a gold tooth and a suit, and that's it.
So yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense. How does he get so wealthy? A lot, especially back then, the way that you earned wealth,
Yeah.
there wasn't the American dream type of wealth stories where you could build your way up. A lot of
Yeah.
times it was, and obviously I know this, that was just like a saying. I know obviously this has nothing to do with America, but there's like you had to. It's all old money back then for the most part. So how
Yeah.
did he get rich and just show back up? I agree with you. I didn't really understand that.
Yeah. You know, but I mean, I guess that's kind of a nitpick, but overall, like you said, the romance really wasn't the best for me. And you pointed this out to me as well. Uh, Kathy, so Margot Robbie's character, especially her dialogue in some scenes, just sounds like so immature. Again, you pointed this out to me. I don't want to take credit for this. So in the book, the character is supposed to be 16 years old. So like now the scenes of her being like a little immature and childish and whatever make a little more sense. But Margot Robbie is not a 16-year-old. Like no disrespect to Margot Robbie. She's obviously like a beautiful actress, but she's not 16. Like she doesn't look like a 16-year-old. So it's like it would make more sense if they cast like an actual teenager, but I guess I don't know that. I guess that wasn't what they were really going for with this.
Yeah, that in terms of the casting in general, I know I brought that up about Margot's age. Um, Alordi, I was fine with him. I have no knowledge of the book. I understand why people would be upset because I think typically it is an actor or it is like a character that's not white. So,
Yeah,
and that
I've heard
has
of
to
it.
do
Yeah,
with like his upbringing and why he's treated a certain way. So I understand why people would be upset about his casting. I thought he was fine. I don't really have a background on the book, so it didn't like bother me seeing him there.
yeah,
I was more bothered by Margot, like you said, because the way that she acts, the way that she talks, especially in the middle section of the movie, she's acting like a child. She's acting completely immature, irrational. I'm like, why is she acting like such a baby? And it's because in the book at that point she's supposed to be like 16, but Margot Robbie's like 35 years old. So I
yeah.
couldn't take it seriously, and it took me out of the movie, you know?
Also, I also was reading about this too after. So, not the guy Kathy marries, the woman he's with, like not with, but the woman that had, what is that,
Mhm.
like his sister or
They say she's like not technically his sister. They don't really like fully explain who she is. It's kind of confusing, but
apparently in the book, like he treats her like what's his I'm sorry with the names.
Heathcliff.
Heathcliff treats her like horribly, and like it's supposed to be that like she ends up having like two of his kids, and like he abuses her, and then, like, I think he, like, kills her or something, like, all this, like, really dark, crazy shit that they didn't really, like, cover in, like, they made her seem just kinda like this, like, stupid, I don't know. She just, like, marries him even though she knows that
Yeah.
she isn't, and I feel like that kinda sucked because there was more depth to the character that didn't really add on.
Yeah, she I don't know, she didn't act like a real person to me.
Yeah, it was
She felt
weird, like, yeah.
that's, like, another problem that I have with it is or another problem that I have with the movie is at certain points, I couldn't tell whether we were supposed to be taking what was happening seriously or not. At times, it felt like I was watching a satire. Like, for example, there's the scene where, Catherine's father is, like, overcome by alcoholism, and he ends up dying, and then there's a shot of him in his room, there's, like, 1,000 liquor bottles behind him. Like, I
Yeah.
shouldn't be laughing out loud in this moment. Why are you giving us this ridiculous, like, goofy Monty Python shot? Like, I don't know, like, were we supposed to take that seriously? Are we supposed to take what's happening at face value in general in the movie,
I mean,
you know?
I feel like we are. That shot, like, I know there are certain scenes in the movie like that. I guess it's just more of, like, a visual thing. Like, her style, Fennel, right? Fennel? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, oil farming. It's just like, it doesn't matter. The shot looks cool with the million bottles in the background.
Yeah. Um, what else? What else do I have? Hold on. So you didn't have any what about Heathcliff? Did you have any, like, issues with Elordi playing him or no?
I mean, again, like, I don't know what it's supposed to be like in the book because, like you said, I don't think he's supposed to be white. But I mean, I feel like he was fine. I mean, he's a little more believable to be 16.
Yeah. I feel like it would have made more sense if there was 2 young actors
Yeah,
in these roles, you know? It feels a lot like stunt casting, and like you said about Margot, she's a amazing actress, but just maybe not great for this role in
yeah,
particular. Um, I do love also, I wanted to mention just, like, the gothic elements of everything, and there are hints of it. I know it's supposed to be more like this in the book, but just like it's almost horror inspirations. I know when Robert Eggers was writing the script for Nosferatu, he was reading Wuthering Heights at the same time.
really.
So,
I didn't know that.
yeah, so there are a lot of similarities between those two stories. And I know Heathcliff is supposed to be more like monstrous and not maybe Jake, Jacob Elordi
Jacob
handsome,
Elordi.
you know?
That's kind of
That's a
funny. That
similar issue with Frankenstein. He's
yeah,
too handsome. Um, but yeah, I like how there are those hints to the horrific elements. I think maybe they could have leaned into that a little bit more instead of like the lustful sexual elements,
yeah,
you know? But again, you know what you're getting with the director of Saltburn.
yeah.
So,
Did
um,
what was your favorite scene?
oh, God, I forgot to prepare this before, but let me think. Do you have one that comes to mind first?
I mean, I really did. I like the opening a lot, but also like you said, the shot of him riding like the not mountain range, but like the plains, and there's just like the giant red sun skyline in the background. That was probably my favorite.
I like a lot of the scenes when they're kids a lot,
Yeah,
actually. Maybe the one where Heathcliff and Kathy like end up sharing the bed after he kind of takes all the beating for her and says like he'll protect her and all
yeah,
this stuff. Just a really good scene. They revisit it during the last moment of the movie,
yeah,
which I don't know. My girlfriend was hysterical crying. Did
yeah.
you see that?
So
You
was
saw
my
it with Gabby?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, the ending made me think of, and I told you this when I got out of the theater, was Nosferatu.
Yeah. Yeah, the
You
death
know,
on the bed,
yeah,
definitely. And yeah, a lot of that visually too, I thought was pretty cool. Like the
yeah.
huge blood stain coming out from the bed.
Now, honestly,
What'd you
well,
think of Hong Chau's character?
so that's like the maid, right, or something, or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the
She's like a servant, I guess, but as a little
yeah.
girl all the way up until
But I think it's established that her it's like Margot Robbie's half sister. Like her father had
Oh,
a bastard child. That I think they say there's a line in the beginning referencing that
I think you might be right. Yeah.
because they're all together as kids.
She might be the most evil one in the story,
Yeah, she's a
honestly.
bitch. Yeah,
She allow
everyone's like an asshole in this.
she allows for Catherine to die,
Yeah,
basically, by not believing her that the child was dead. So what happened in that? Because
she
at
probably
least
was
I'm sure
set.
you
She
you
probably
know
like her.
more medically, but
Something happened to the baby. Like the baby got infected or something. She became infected, got septic, and then died.
so do you think the baby actually died in her and was just like rotting in her, and that's how she got sick, or no?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
that's probably a horrible way to go out.
I mean, I'm not an OBGYN, but yeah,
No, I'm just
that's
yeah.
no, I know I'm
um,
fucking with you, but yeah,
what's it
definitely
called?
not a nice way to go out.
Yeah, everyone's just so evil in the movie. That's another thing. Like
Yeah,
I don't get a lot of the character motivations where people just decide to be evil on a whim. It seems like
is it?
why is Jacob Elordi such an asshole, and like why is Margot Robbie such an asshole? And when he comes back into her life, they both love each other. They're having this affair. Why doesn't she just leave her husband and be with him? He has money now. She
Yeah,
can.
yeah. That's what I don't understand. It's like, why is she?
Is it because it's frowned upon to
Maybe
leave your husband? I guess. But it's probably frowned upon to have an affair
fair
too. So
even
at that
more.
point,
Yeah,
you might as well just leave him.
and doesn't she come from money too? So it's not like she, it's not like she's like, oh, I'm gonna lose my wealth, something like
Yeah,
that.
but I mean, the dad, you see what ends up happening. He gambles away all his money.
Yeah,
But yeah, the box office though is doing pretty good. It
yeah.
was the first movie to make 100 million of 2026,
What's it at right now?
like 160, I think, global. Goat
Yeah,
is at like 102 or something. So Goat also made 100 mil, but this was the first one.
yeah. It's actually pretty promising. At least we have two movies over 100 mil already.
Yeah, definitely. I
Scream
mean,
will probably get there.
Send Help is approaching. I think it's at like 80 something. I don't know if it'll get there. Scream
Yeah,
will definitely get there.
yeah. Um, honestly, when you said like, oh, Heathcliff is more monstrous, makes me interested. Like, I mean, I'm curious. Guillermo del Toro never took a crack at this.
Yeah.
This is
Him,
like
his like
his
gothic.
yeah. You
I
know,
could see. I feel like we might get another interpretation of this story within the next like 10ish years,
really?
just because it's back in the public eye. I feel like maybe someone who's interested in that more horrific element might take a crack at it.
Yeah,
And you know how they love doing remakes nowadays. But who's your
yeah.
favorite character in the movie?
Probably Heathcliff. Yeah,
Yeah, I
probably
don't know,
Heathcliff. Yeah,
dude. Heathcliff's a fucking asshole too.
they're all assholes. So it's just
No
like,
one's likable in the movie,
yeah,
honestly.
he looked
It's
the
like these.
coolest.
I feel like I would have to say Catherine, but just like, how am I supposed to like anyone? All of them are assholes. Like that scene where Catherine is basically forcing the girl to say that she likes Heathcliff, like pulling her hair and
Yeah,
shit. And like Heathcliff's a complete asshole. He's bullying the girl, has her like chained up. And then we're supposed to feel so bad at the end when like they can't be together because she dies. These people are fucking
yeah,
assholes, both of them. Like,
yeah,
why am I supposed to care about them? I don't, you know? And
yeah.
I don't know if that's like just how the story is in general, but why am I supposed to be upset right now?
No,
Like, I
I
don't
mean, you're right.
care.
Yeah,
And the scene is so manipulative. It's like, okay, cry now, basically. There might as well be a giant, like, you know, when there's a live show and a thing flashes that says
yeah.
applause, it might as well say, okay, audience, start crying now.
Crying now.
It's
Yeah,
like the swelling music, the flashback to when they're kids, he's riding on the horse. It's like such a manipulative scene.
yeah.
But my friend, one of my roommate went to go see it, and he said there was like a grown man behind him. Like he heard insane sobbing and thought someone was like joking, and turned around. There's just like a guy just sobbing insanely. He said his girlfriend was like comforting him.
Like
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe because I wasn't as invested in the characters and everything that it just I don't know. I didn't feel any emotion towards the end like that. Like not even like a tear jerk, nothing for
yeah,
me.
no, I don't know. I did
But
get my little mirror though, my compact mirror.
yeah, mine's inside too. I'm hoping.
That's nice. I love when they give out stuff like that.
Yeah, no, they gotta do more shit like that. But yeah. So I don't know if you want to get to your rating, man.
Yeah, you can go first for it.
Yeah. So I gave it a 3 stars. So 6 out of 10. Definitely not my favorite of the year. It has a lot of issues in the plot. I just feel like for me, the visuals really, really carry the movie for me. Like, I mean, obviously it's 3 stars, so it's not like it's the great, but the visuals, the music, there's some like, yeah, it's a well acted movie. I don't agree with all the dialogue of all the actors and whatnot. Um, yeah, so I think overall it's okay, but carried by visuals, in my opinion, and music.
Yeah, I forgot to ask you, what'd you think of like the Charlie XCX album
I actually
in
really
it?
liked it. I thought it
Really?
sounded good. Yeah,
I thought it was good for the most part. I feel like there was maybe one or two moments in it where I was taken out a little bit because just
yeah,
like
with like this the heavy kind of not auto tune,
yeah,
but
it
like
it just is like music that doesn't fit in
fit.
this
Yeah,
era, you know. But I did like it for the most part.
yeah.
But yeah, I could rate it. I was a little bit less generous on my rating for it. I gave it a 2.5 stars. A 5 out of 10. I think it's pretty middling overall. It's not the worst movie ever made, and it's not some masterpiece either. Which like I've seen both sides of that spectrum. I think, like you mentioned, visually really good stuff. Like cinematography was amazing, and it's the same cinematographer as Dune Part Three, by the way. Um,
Oh, I didn't know
or
that actually.
yeah, or wait, maybe it's the
Let me
Batman Part
see.
Two. One of those two.
Um, doesn't. Oh, yeah, Doom Part 3. He also did La La Land, Babylon.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait,
he
let me
did.
just
All right, nice. He did Babylon.
let me double
Now we're
check.
cooking it. No, I have it on Letterboxd right now.
Yeah, Linus Sandgren, his name
Yeah.
is. He's doing Doom Part 3. So anyways, yeah, it gives me a lot of hope for Doom Part 3 and confidence. But yeah, I just feel like I wasn't that invested in the story. The characters seem to just make irrational decisions and do things for no reason, switch up their motivations on a whim. I hated everyone. Like there's not a single likable character in this. All of them are
Yeah.
assholes. And you want me to cry at the end? Like really?
Yeah.
But I I think it's a well acted movie. It looks really good. Just maybe not for me, but I'll still give it the credit of a 2.5 stars. What'd your
Yeah.
girlfriend think of it, by the way?
She loved it. She was like
Yeah,
hysterical
Cass loved it.
crying. I mean, she cried at Wicked, but like this was like like actually crying, like legit tears. But I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Maybe
I
there'll
don't
be a
know.
movie this year that gets us like that.
Yeah, I'm
Any
trying to think what
guesses?
it'll be. Mm,
What is it?
Minion,
Minions and Monsters.
Minions and Monsters.
When at
when
the
when the
at well,
what? Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say when they bring back Bob, Kevin, and who's the other guy?
Stuart.
Stewart pull up at the end.
When the minions go to Nazi Germany and take a triumphant stand against Hitler because they're not that evil.
They're not
That's gonna be fire. Um,
well, all right. You want to talk about movie news?
yeah. Let me pull up the Discord here. Or I
I don't
guess
know.
look at
Last time
yeah.
we
Look at
spoke, because I'm looking at this now. I didn't. I finally did. We talk about how I watched Muppet Special? I know you did.
no. If you want to talk about it a
Yeah,
little bit, what'd you think?
I thought it was really good. I actually really liked it. Like all the song numbers were great. Not all the jokes landed, but for the most part, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I just felt like since it was so short, I wanted more. I would have
Yeah,
loved to watch like another episode of it. Maybe they should have done like three
three
little special.
pilots. Yeah,
Yeah, instead of just the one, just so we could see kind of different variations of it. But
I mean, hopefully we'll get some news about like. I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna do more because it did pretty well.
yeah, they've been pretty quiet about it though. But yeah, before we talk about this first thing, look at the second thing I sent, the Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to briefly mention it. So I know, have you been watching it all?
Uh-uh.
I love it. I was not looking forward to it at all, and I kind of caught up after episode 5 released because there's only 6 episodes and they're all like less than an hour. I was
Yeah.
like 40 minutes ish.
Mm.
I think it's some of the best Game of Thrones stuff since the original series. I think it's better than House of the Dragon. I love House of the Dragon. And the thing that I think makes it so good is that it has a central character that us as audience members can actually relate to. Because a lot of times, like you're watching House of the Dragon, it's this, there's kings and there's dragon riders and,
Yeah.
like these really important royal people. But Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is just about like this humble hedge knight that he has no ties to any like royal family or anything, and he's like working his way up, and he's kind of a little bit of like a bumbling idiot in
Yeah.
this world of royalty, and it's just very refreshing for Game of Thrones in
Yeah.
general. You also have Little Egg, who there's a big spoiler about his character, but really great job by the kid actor. Some of the best child acting I've seen in a while. And yeah, it's just a great show. It's 6
Yeah.
episodes, so I would definitely try to watch it. You could probably binge the whole thing in like a day or two.
Yeah, I will get to it. It looks pretty cool. All the armor that they use on the in the show looks sick.
Yeah, and that's something I love about Game of Thrones. They're no matter what, they always have such amazing production value. Like the
Yeah.
sets, the
The sets are
armor, the
yeah.
weapons, everything. It's just so
Yeah.
cool. So, you should watch it.
Yeah. I will watch it. Yeah. But yeah. We want to talk about the next thing. All right. So we got our first trailer to Amazon's Spider Noir, starring Nicolas Cage. He's also revealed that it's going to be in black and white and in color. It'll give you the option to which one you want to watch. I think it looks pretty good. Looks fun. I think I know now why it's Ben Riley and not Peter Parker.
Why?
I think just because it's probably either they don't have the rights to use Peter Parker in a TV show, so they can't use Parker. So they're like, all right, let's just use another random Spider-Man. And I feel like if they do use Peter Parker, it's like it's just going to confuse people even more.
Yeah, I guess. So is this supposed to be the same one from the Spider-Verse movies? Because I'm like really confused on that. Because online I've seen some people say yes, some people say no, and there's like evidence for both sides.
I don't think it is, but however, it's voiced by the same person who does Spider Noir in the Spider Verse, and it's not directed, but it's like the two main producers behind it are the two main producers behind Spider Verse. So like, it's possible. I don't think it is, but
So I think in the Spider-Verse movies, he is Peter Parker. He's not Ben
yeah,
Riley.
yeah.
So people are saying there's a reason why, like he's called Ben Riley in the show or something. So I don't know.
Well, in the comics,
Um,
Ben Riley's a clone of Peter
yeah.
Parker, but like,
So I doubt that's the
yeah, I don't think it's
origin,
that.
unless it is, and that would just be weird. But this has like a pretty decent cast, and it seems like there's a good rogues gallery, which I think for a TV show is really cool.
Yeah,
I
like they
like
had
that.
Sandman. They look like they had shot up like Electro,
Yeah, like Man Spider, I
Man
think.
Spider.
I also
There's
saw
like a
Mr.
pretty
Negative.
the dude from the Banshees of Inisherin is in it. He's playing like a silver something.
Yeah, Brendan Gleeson.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
didn't see him in the
he's the
trailer, but
main villain, I think.
oh really? Oh, that's sick. I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah. So I like that there's a bunch of different villains. I like the suit a lot. I mean, it looks really good. It
Yeah.
just looks. They don't try to do anything crazy with it. It just looks like how it looks in the comics, which I
Yeah.
like. The swinging looks good. Looks pretty cool.
It looks good.
And I like that it seems like he's gonna be in the suit a lot in the show, and like doing a lot of superhero stuff, which is good.
Yeah.
So
Apparently
yeah,
that woman in the trailer, like the fortune telling looking woman, that's like Selena Kyle. Not Selena Kyle.
really. Or Black
Is that
Cat?
Black Cat's name, Selena Kyle?
No, that's Catwoman.
That's Catwoman.
Felicia Hardy.
Felicia Hardy, yeah. So I don't know if because I know there's like noir versions of all the characters and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just like not that interested in it. I don't know. Just like Spider-Man Noir in general as a concept isn't really that interesting to me.
No,
But
but Nicolas Cage playing a Spider-Man is, like, very interesting to me.
yeah, it's definitely better than his cameo in The Flash.
Oh,
I'll say
yeah.
that. But
And I feel like I haven't seen him do TV.
well, he hasn't really. He said he wants to start doing more TV. He said
Yeah.
because he said he's seen. It used to be kind of taboo for big movie actors to do television, but now not at all.
Yeah, now it's
Like they have big actors in these limited series all the time.
Mhm.
So yeah, but all right. We also got a trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu, which this was like the second or third trailer, maybe. Why did this not release during the Super Bowl? I don't understand. It's
I
a
don't
great
know.
trailer. It's much better trailer than the first one, and I like the first trailer. But what do you think?
It like, it's probably the best trailer they've released. I still really kinda don't know what this movie's about. They're just gonna hunt X Empire people, like, that's just gonna be the whole movie? Or I don't I mean, I guess, we'll see what happens, but, I don't know.
Just
It's giving me
wait
what,
till the
wait till
de-aged Luke, Han, Leia
yeah.
cameo at the end with the Emperor.
It's, like, giving me very do you remember, like, what happened with Moana 2?
Yeah. What
Where,
about
like,
it?
Moana 2 was originally a Disney Plus
Oh
TV
yeah, yeah, yeah.
show. Like, I don't know why, because of how vague the trailers are, it's kinda giving me that vibe where, like, Favreau wrote season 4, and they were like, "We wanna make a movie, we don't wanna do season 4 anymore." So we just, like, kinda took elements of all the episodes and put it into a movie. I
I
mean,
could
I
definitely
don't
see that.
like, that's because like, is it me or, like, a lot of the trailers are, like, pretty vague about what it's even it's just that it's, like, Mandalorian and Grogu, and then, like this show was the
Yeah.
only thing we got was that they're going after ex-Imperial people, but I feel like that was pretty established before either way,
Yeah. I mean,
you
I
know?
don't know. It's honestly a shame how bad they fumbled The Mandalorian in general,
Yeah.
you know? Because think about season one of The Mandalorian. This was like when Disney Plus was first coming out. It was a
Sick,
sci-fi
yeah, it was so
western.
cool.
It was basically a western set in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
Everyone loved it. Even season two. Season two wasn't maybe not as good, but you have this ending where him and Grogu get separated. So what would have been perfect is maybe do another season of just the Mandalorian
Mandalorian,
himself
yeah.
and have him and Grogu's reuniting be in the movie
Yeah.
because it gives people a reason to want to go see what happens because we've had, him not be with Grogu for all this time, but instead they decide to like throw him into a random episode of a Boba Fett show and have them reunite there. Like
It's very dumb, yeah.
it's so stupid, you know? But we'll see how this does at the box office because most Star Wars do make over $1 billion or at least close to it, besides the Han Solo movie. So we'll see if people care. But
And I don't like bro, people love especially, like, white women love Grogu. You know how many people I work with at the hospital that, like, will have, like, Baby Yoda fucking cups and, like, there's just so much random shit that people have with so I do think it's gonna make money. I just don't think it's gonna be good. Like, I have no doubt it's gonna make what did they say the budget was, like, 180,000,000 or something like
yeah,
that?
it's like one of the cheapest Star Wars
Yeah,
movies, I
they'll
think.
probably make it back within, like, 2 weeks or something,
Yeah,
but
I feel like this will make at least 500,
yeah,
you know? So,
yeah. It's got, like, Pedro Pascal, Rami Allen White, Sigourney Weaver, right? She's in it too?
yeah, yep.
So, I mean, it's a pretty like, that's some pretty A-listers in it, but
Yeah, we got to see Pedro Pascal out of the helmet in the trailer as
yeah, the
well.
trail, yeah. Is that like a
So,
it's not a two-headed Jabba the Hutt, but are they, like, connected? Remember there's this shot of the 2 Hutts, like,
I
in the
don't know.
trailer?
I don't know. I thought they were two separate. Were they connected at the base? I didn't
I
even
don't know.
realize.
One thing I have to say I do think is cool is that there's a lot of, like, creatures in this. It looks like
Yeah.
there's a lot of that does look really cool.
And I like the practicalness of it, at least some of it. I mean,
Yeah.
Grogu is mainly practical. You could tell it's a puppet, which I really
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that version better than like CGI Yoda from the prequels.
And I wonder, like, how they're gonna explain, like, why he has the Razor Crest.
But yeah, I don't know, bro. They'll fucking explain it to sell toys.
You think there's any chance that this is, like, set in between one of the Mandalorian seasons or something, like in
Nah, I
between
don't
one
think
and
so.
no?
I don't think so. No, because it seems like this is kind of Grogu's next step. Like he gets his armor. He has
Yeah.
like the little plate on.
But didn't he have
He's,
that armor in like
he has like a chainmail, but I don't think he had that circular crest thing on his chest, which
doesn't he
they're gonna
get that
use to
though?
sell
Oh,
new
I don't
Baby
know.
Yoda
Yeah, it's
dolls
fair. Yeah.
that have the circle crest on it.
Yeah.
Maybe he gets it. I could be wrong, but I don't remember him getting it.
But yeah, I mean, and then it seems like this is going to be, we're going to have Star Wars movies coming out a lot more now because then next year, well, less than a year, I think it's like around, no, not less than a year. The Star Wars movie with Sean Levy and Ryan Gosling is going to come out.
Yeah, Starfighter. Is
Yeah,
that like March 2027 maybe or May?
I guess
Something like
May.
that.
But that one excites me because I know we're going on a little tangent, but um, the cast is like really, really good.
Yeah, it has a great cast. Amy Adams is in there. Aaron Pierre's in it.
Yeah, it's like
Matt Smith.
Ryan Gosling, Mia Goth, Amy Adams, Matt Smith, Aaron Pierre. Was like the main big people, but still, I mean, I have no idea what it's gonna be about.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully there's Jedi's in it. That's what I like to see. But all right, you want to read this next one?
Yeah, hold on,
Some
sorry.
casting.
All right, so we got some casting news. Kenzie Grace, who was also in Five Nights at Freddy 2, and
McKenna.
McKenna Grace, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And she is in Scream as well, right? Isn't she in
Yep.
Scream?
Yep.
She got cast as Daphne for the live action Scooby Doo series. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not the biggest. She looks the part, I guess. I don't like. I don't know. It's just a generic kind of blonde, right?
She's not even blonde. She has
She's
red
not.
hair.
Wait,
Daphne. Daphne has red hair.
who am I thinking of then?
You're thinking of Fred.
No,
Bro, look up Daphne.
hold on. Okay, I don't know why. I knew that was the character, but in my head she had blonde hair for some reason.
Ginger erasure, bro.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah. I mean, it seems fine. I'm honestly really curious if they're gonna cast as Shaggy. That's like the only thing I'm actually interested in. Everyone
Yeah.
else is pretty oh, a
I've heard.
nerd, oh, a jock. Like what you know what I mean? Shaggy's
Well,
kind of hard to.
yeah. I saw this as what's it called? It's called Scooby Doo Origins, I think. That's the rumor. And also I saw a rumor for Velma, Ariana Greenblatt, which I think would be pretty cool. Who she
Wait,
plays
what?
young Ahsoka, she plays the girl in Barbie.
Oh,
She plays young Gamora. I think she would be cool. And I haven't seen this anywhere, I mean, but you know who I'd want as Shaggy? Cooper Hoffman. What do you think about that?
you have to lose some weight though.
Come on, dude.
I don't know. No, I'm not trying to.
Now,
Oh,
I'm the one
actually,
who
you know
said,
what? You know what? I just looked up a picture of him. A little.
listen,
The
I get it.
hair. It's the hair. Yeah.
I'm the one who said he had to lose weight for the long walk because I didn't get why he would show up to the long walk being fat and in jeans. But I feel like they could do a fat Shaggy. Actually, I mean, Shaggy is known for being like frail, I guess.
Yeah. Like he's a stoner. He's supposed to just be like. Well, he's
Yeah.
not actually. You know what I mean?
Nah, he is. He is. Who's gonna follow in Matt Lillard's footsteps?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. That cast is like actually. They were really
Yeah.
spot on with that cast. So the
Yeah.
James Gunn Scooby Doo.
I have a feeling they might do a black Shaggy because that Daphne show had a black Shaggy in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I mean, I guess,
That's
but I feel like
fine.
Shaggy has a very iconic look.
I feel like Shaggy. It's more like the look is less. It's more like how the person acts and like he has a specific kind of I don't know, like character mannerisms and things like that. Or I feel like I mean I don't know. I'm not really a Scooby Doo head, so I don't. I was talking on my ass.
Who's
But
gonna play Scooby?
I
Who's
don't
gonna
know.
play Scoob? We gotta think.
Maybe bring Matt Lillard
Jared
for.
Leto?
They could honestly. Do wait, so
Jared Leto Scooby?
do we know anything like story wise about this or like who?
Well, just based on her age and the rumor of the Scooby-Doo Origins title, it seems like it's gonna be about them like first getting together when they're younger.
Kind of ass.
You want to see them established and fighting monsters?
Yeah, isn't that like? Isn't it like that in the movies too? Like they're just already the.
Yeah, yeah. Those movies are great.
Yeah, no, they're
I don't
like
know anything about like who's behind this series though, I
neither do
just know it's
I.
coming to Netflix.
It's like
Let me tell you
that and
something though,
Harry
McKenna
Potter.
Grace, she's in like everything, dude.
Yeah, she's in the new Hunger Games too.
Yep. She
They're
was in the
actually,
MCU, I think, at a point.
she was.
Yeah.
What the fuck did she play?
I saw something that she is in the MCU. She played a young Captain Marvel in like flashback scenes in the Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah,
She played a young everyone, it seems like.
I feel like she hasn't had like her real like. Keeps doing like kind of smaller side roles. She hasn't had like a lead. She had a movie with the kid from How to Train Your Dragon, but it bombed.
Yeah. They're dating in real life.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They power couple. They were kind of like campaigning for Flynn Rider and Rapunzel a little bit. But
I'm surprised what's his name didn't get it.
Flynn Rider?
Yeah,
Who, like Mason Thames, the guy?
yeah.
I
I
mean, I
think
don't
he's
know if he
huge
has
right
any.
now.
I don't know if he has like a singing background, so it might have been tough. I like who they went with though.
Yeah.
But all
All
right,
right.
we can move on.
Yeah.
Next trailer was for Toy Story 5, which yes, they're making a fifth Toy Story. If you weren't aware, and I kind of like the trailer. Like this feels like it has a real reason to exist instead of Toy Story 4, which felt a lot more monetarily
Mhm.
incentivized to be made. The idea of the toys coming together to fight against technology and like just talking about how children use technology and parents rely on technology to entertain their kids, I feel like is an interesting concept for a Toy Story movie. So
Mhm.
I'm a little bit more excited about this after watching the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked fun. I mean, I honestly like hate to admit it, but I've never seen Toy Story Part 4, so like I know they get separated or like it's supposed to be like a final walk off for them, so I'll have to watch
Well,
that before what?
yeah, at the end, basically like Woody ends up
Like splitting
staying
up,
at
right? Yeah.
yeah, he splits up and he goes to live with Bo Peep and they're at like some carnival and they just live there. But it seems like from the trailer he has a reason to actually
Yeah,
return,
like he
which is
comes
that
back,
they need
yeah.
help to fight against this leap
I
head thing.
I kind of yeah, it's kind of nice that they address it. I just figured they weren't even gonna acknowledge it, and they were just gonna like pretend like the fourth movie never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think Greta Lee is voicing the pad,
Hmm. I
which is
saw
kind of
that too.
fun.
Yeah, and Conan O'Brien, I think, is in it too.
Yeah, he's voicing like a potty training toy or something.
So, yeah, it looks like I'm sure it's gonna make crazy money. You know,
Yeah, it better.
um, will
I
it be
got it
good
for
though?
the
Is the question. Oh yeah, no,
yeah,
yeah, you have it in the movie league.
yeah.
They always
So
haven't they made didn't like this third or yeah the third one made 1 billion right or something like that or very close to it.
I think I'm pretty sure it cleared 1 billion. I think the fourth made over 1 billion. Let me look that
Say
up.
it's
Let's see. Box office
yeah
mojo.
1.07 million USD. That's crazy. Part four.
Part let me see. What did three made 1.067 and four made like you just said, yeah, 1.07. So hopefully, I mean, not that it really matters, but
And four is like considered like the worst one, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But Pixar sequels are just like print money.
Yeah.
Inside Out 2, it's good. I don't think it's as good as the first one, but it's like the highest grossing animated movie ever or something.
Look at
It's like
Zootopia. Well, actually, Zootopia is not
it's not
Pixar, but
Pixar,
still,
but
yeah,
still Disney sequels, Disney
yeah,
animated sequels. So, all right, we have one more trailer. You want to talk about
yeah.
this one?
So we got our Oh wait, I'm sorry, I accidentally clicked out. We got our first trailer to The Backrooms, which is a movie being released about, is it like a YouTube video or something, right?
I don't know the exact backstory of what the Backrooms is. I just know it's like a liminal horror, liminal horror, call it, where it's something called liminal spaces. I don't know exactly what it means, but it's just like something you look at and it just makes you feel uneasy. Like just this picture that's here, like this,
Yeah,
yeah, there's nothing. There's just the yellow lights and like the yellow wallpaper. There's just something about it that makes you feel uneasy.
yeah,
And you could do your own research on what it is. I don't know entirely. But I love this trailer. I went back and watched this trailer a couple times. It's just like a perfect trailer for this concept.
yeah,
It's so simple. It's just like this room, and then you keep seeing different tiers of this room as it goes down. It's like it's changing slightly, and eventually it ends up in like the back rooms, and just the voiceover by Ch- Chowo, whatever, I can't
yeah.
pronounce his name, but
No,
you
I
know who
know.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Him saying, "Oh, I found the space, this and that," and that's it. Just in and out, perfect teaser, and it brought my hype for the movie up so much.
I know it's like a really, really young director doing it, right?
Yeah, it's the same guy who made the YouTube videos back in the day, and he's
Okay.
like 20 or 19, I think. So he
Wait, so
couldn't
how
even
old
pop
was
some
he? Yeah,
champagne at the after party.
how old was he when he made the original videos?
Let's look that up. He was 16 years old when he created and uploaded his first breakout short film, The Backrooms, found footage, to his YouTube.
It's actually insane.
He was 19 to 20 years old when developing the feature-length adaptation.
That is actually
That
insane.
that's really cool on A24's part too, to just be like, "You
Let
made this.
him, yeah.
Do you want to direct this? Fuck it."
Well, didn't they? Oh, actually, I was gonna say, there's that other YouTuber a while ago. He made that movie. Was it Lights Out? Right, the guy who did Shazam.
But yeah, David
But that
Sandberg.
wasn't A24, I don't think.
No, no, that was I think Warner Brothers, right?
Yeah,
So
but still cool to see. Yeah,
yeah, more YouTube horror. It's like going crazy. Iron Lung, Mortuary Assistant. Or no, that's video game.
still.
But yeah,
But yeah,
all right. I guess hold
yeah.
on
Well,
before
I
we
think
move
that's
on. What were you gonna say?
no. I think that's it. I'm like trying to see.
Yeah, there's not much movie news for whatever
Yeah,
reason.
yeah. Not really much.
Maybe
Sorry, guys.
before we move on to the last movie, you could talk about just what we've been watching recently.
Yeah.
Let me
Um.
see. I just want to see when the last. So since like February 8th ish, what have I caught? Anything? I haven't really watched too much, honestly. What have you watched recently?
I've been watching The Crown. I really like it actually, but I like history, so that's nothing. Movie wise, I saw Goat. I thought it was actually pretty good. I liked it. It's doing pretty well too. I forgot if you mentioned it before, or like when before it recorded, but it made over like 100 million, which honestly for an original animated movie is, like look at all the Disney movies that have come out in the last like 5 years that haven't done anything.
Like
You know,
Wish,
Wish and
Elio.
Elio, yeah, Elio, and uh, but I enjoyed it. I also saw Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Really like that. That's probably my favorite of the year so far. A lot
Haven't
of
seen that yet.
fun. Gore, Gore Verbinski.
Yeah, yeah,
You could
something
tell he
like
just
that.
like really knows how to direct like a crowd pleaser movie. Like it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And then I think that's everything I've seen this week. I watched I watched Borat. No, I watched Bruno for the first time in a long time.
I love Bruno.
So
It's,
good, yeah.
it's probably like insanely offensive, but
It's honestly
for
not. I feel like Borat's worse.
Bro, isn't there a part in Bruno where he like, or this could be in Borat,
What?
where he brings like an Israeli guy and like a Palestinian guy,
Oh
like the
yeah,
leaders of both of them, to like the same room or something?
yeah. He brings
What
them.
happens? I forgot.
He brings them into the room, and he's like, he goes like, he goes to the Israeli person. He's like, oh, like, why do you guys hate Hamas so much? And like, he's trying to make them both agree that they both like hummus, but he's saying it like Hamas. So he's like trying to
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's Then there was like a clip of him walking around in like somewhere in Israel, but like he was wearing like a. It was supposed to be something like what like the Hasidic Jewish people wear with the hats, but it was like very like skimpy. Like he
yeah.
had like short shorts and like was wearing a vest with nothing under, and then people like chasing him in the street and shit. Yeah, it's insane that he was able to do shit like that. Like I
I
don't.
know.
Even Borat too was like crazy,
Yeah,
but
definitely. Like when he stays in the super Republican guy's house.
yeah, like the random ass dude just takes him in the house. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was funny.
but
Um, and then my girlfriend also made me watch Love Is Blind.
I've been watching it too.
It's so they're like actually. Do you know how desperate you have to be to find a partner that like you're going on a dating show to do this?
I
And it's
know
like,
it's not even that, but it's like I'm sitting down and watching the show, and it's like, are we living in a fantasy land right
yeah,
now? Like you've known this
known them
person.
for like 3 days. They're like, I love
I
you.
know, and it's not even that, but they're introducing them to like the family and the parents, and like, oh, we love each other. Like everyone on the show is just lying. Like you've known each other for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
The parents are like, yeah, I could tell. Like they really care for you, bro. No, you
no,
can't. You
yeah,
actually can't. Like everyone is just lying. I can only. My girlfriend has been making me watch it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's reality TV. It's
yeah,
entertaining, but I can't watch more than like one episode at a time. I'm
yeah.
just like,
That's yeah,
turn this off, please.
yeah.
What is?
But
What's the last you've watched of it?
the problem is, I don't remember anybody's name. Like I know the faces.
Have you seen the parts like where they've like seen each other and stuff already, or no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Did you see the part where the guy's like, I can't be with you because I want someone who like does Pilates all the time and
yeah. That
stuff?
shit's insane. He and
That
then
guy
like
is
he,
such a dork, bro.
yeah, and then he like messaged the other woman
Yeah.
and was like, oh, I'm thinking about.
And he got like hammered at the party.
Yeah, he's definitely like 5'7". Like he's got to be really short. There's
Yeah,
no.
he is. He is. He
Yeah,
is. But that was just, bro, like, what is wrong with people? Like,
yeah.
this is the type of person that goes on a show like
Well,
this,
it's like that's
you
why
know?
him and the soccer guy are like,
But that's the thing. Like, the idea of this show existing in general means that everyone on it has something wrong with them, most likely.
yeah,
Because if you
yeah.
didn't, you'd
Why
just
would
be able
you?
to
Yeah,
normally have a relationship. You wouldn't need this show to marry
yeah.
someone. So it is entertaining at the end of the day. So,
It's just like yeah. Okay, I just
um,
want to make sure I'm not because yeah, like I'm like these people are fucking insane. It's like I want you to be my girlfriend. They like don't know what each other look like. They're talking through a wall for like 2 days. It's just yeah, it's really weird. Like if they did that and it's like, oh, we're gonna date, you guys are gonna date for a little bit after, and then you'll see if you want to get. That's one thing, but it's like literally like you're getting married. I don't know, but
and it's just setting people up for disappointment in the future. Because we all know what like a honeymoon phase is like in a
yeah,
relationship, you know, whatever, the first couple months that you're dating, you can't see the person's flaws. It's just like everything is so perfect. They don't even know each other's flaws yet. And they're going
yeah,
to force them to get married. And it's going to just, I would say probably it's got to be like 50% or more divorce rate with these. I don't know. Yeah. But, anyways, I guess I could talk about what I've been watching. So I actually watched 50 First Dates on Valentine's Day with Cass for the first time. I've never seen that movie. I really enjoyed it. It's like a little Adam Sandler
this is when she has
rom-com.
like amnesia, right?
Yeah, she forgets every day. She like forgets
Yeah.
what happened up until like a certain point.
Don't they like?
So
Isn't the ending like they're on a boat or some shit like that? Like he has the tape for her to wake up to.
yeah, they try to do a tape where he's like, um, like, I made this tape for you. I can't, like, this is you. This is what you love. Like, this is whatever, just to try to convince her to be with him. They end up together, obviously, at the end.
Yeah.
But that was fun. I saw Wuthering with my girlfriend that day, and then like at night when we went to dinner, and then we watched 51st Dates after. So it was nice. I watched We Bury the Dead also, which was actually pretty good.
That
It
was
came out
the
earlier
Daisy
this
Ridley
year.
one, right?
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed it, and it
Hmm.
also has Brenton Thwaites in it, who played Nightwing,
Oh, I didn't know
and he
that.
was also in one of the Pirates movies as well.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know, it explored the themes of grief, exploration of grief, the
Yeah.
classic. But it's basically like this there was some type of event that just like instantly wiped out like a huge portion of the population. I forget what exactly it was, but then when they go to do the cleanup service to like take all the bodies out, they realize like
Mm.
some of them are coming back to life and becoming
Oh.
zombies. And she wants to go get her dead husband, but then like it's revealed that she like was having a conversation with him that she never got to finish, and it
Mhm.
was like something important. And it's just the idea of like, sometimes you can't finish those conversations and people just pass at any
Whatever.
given
Yeah.
time. But yeah, it was good. I watched finally the How to Train Your Dragon remake also from
Oh,
last year.
what'd you think?
It's just like it's
It's
good because of what it is.
what
Like it's
it.
How to
Yeah.
Train Your Dragon, but it's worse in every way from the animated one.
Hmm.
There's not one single thing about it that is better than the animated version. And as I'm watching it, there wasn't one time where I was like, I'm glad I'm watching this instead of the animated one,
Hmm.
you know?
I
So
agree.
we'll see.
That was like my exact thoughts were like it's good, but it's like it's just a worse looking version of the original movie.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Yeah, visually, it just didn't. Why is it so dark? Why is it so gray? I don't know.
yeah, they're fucking
Um,
dragons. Like you think they'd be mad vibrant and stuff.
yeah. I watched Breakfast at Tiffany's for the first time. I don't know if you've ever
Well, that's
seen
an
that.
old movie. Yeah, you've never seen that?
Yeah. No, you've seen it?
Yeah,
I
a
didn't
long
love
time
it.
ago.
Bro, what the fuck is up with that Mickey Rooney Asian guy?
What? I haven't seen it in years, so you gotta be a little more. Let me
There's like
just look
an
it up.
there's kind of like a nosy neighbor that's this over the top caricature of an Asian man, but it's just like played by a white guy.
Oh, this should be interesting.
Just look up what he looks like. What he looks like. He has like this insane fake teeth in.
Jesus.
Yeah. And like I thought I've always like seen the clips of this and people are like this is so fucked up whatever. But I thought like there must have been some reason for him to be Asian or something.
Well, it's the '60s.
But he
This
could have
came
just like
out.
been a normal neighbor. Like there was no reason for him to be Asian at all.
They they probably
So
honestly, I don't know. But like it's not that's not the craziest thing, you know.
yeah. But I didn't love it. I gave it 3 stars. I don't know. I didn't really love the main girl. Audrey Hepburn, I mean, she's a great actress and everything, but she just wasn't a likable character to me.
It
And
has
I
cool
feel like
vibes though, the movie.
yeah, it has cool vibes. I still gave it a 3. But
She's got a
also for the first time I watched Wedding Crashers. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
yeah, another one a long time ago. I haven't seen it.
I love that. Love that movie. And the cast is just so good. Vince
Yeah,
Vaughn and Owen Wilson, and then you have Rachel McAdams, you have Isla Fisher, and you have Bradley Cooper and Christopher Walken. Just such a great
yeah,
cast overall. And then Will Ferrell comes in at the end.
yeah.
Yeah, it was very funny. I think Vince Vaughn during that era is just he's so funny.
Yeah, well, he's like I love him, and my favorite comedy of him is Swingers, where he plays like the kind of wingman type of dude.
Yeah,
He's great
yeah,
at
he's
Swingers.
great.
Yeah,
He's great in Swingers. Um, but yeah, Wedding Crashers was fun. And then lastly, I watched Crime 101, which
you
I know
liked a
you
lot,
haven't
right?
seen yet, but that's my favorite movie of the year so far. It's just like a real solid movie. Like it's just there's not trying to reinvent the wheel. It's not trying to do anything special. It's just a solid
Movie.
crime thriller. It's tense. There's action. It has a gripping story. It's just a solid movie,
Yeah,
you know? So, you should see it.
I will see it eventually. Well, tonight I'm seeing Scream, but maybe next.
Yeah. But all right, we can move on.
All right.
Let me pull this up. So, okay. So, as you guys may know, later this year we're going to be getting Supergirl as part of the DCU. So, I decided it would be kind of fun for us to go back and check out Supergirl from 1984, which is the only other time that she's had her own solo movie. She's appeared in other movies before, like The Flash. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun to go check this out. And let me just say,
Yeah.
it's no Morbius, it's no Madam Web, but it's definitely one of the worst comic book movies ever made.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I don't
have
know
to agree with that. Yeah.
what'd you think of it?
I just like, what is this movie even about? I don't even like. There's so much random shit going on. I mean, obviously, you can't get mad at the movie for like. Plus, it was 1984. I feel like there was better visual effects by then. Like there was
Yeah,
some really bad effects in this movie.
bro.
Like
I mean,
at the
2001: A
end,
Space Odyssey exists.
yeah,
Come on.
at the end when that like monster thing is like stretching her. Like, bro, they're
Yeah,
not even trying. There's no
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not like a. It's not like. Well, this is also another complaint. No comic book there's nothing relevant from the comics besides the fact that like she's Superman's cousin, and that's it. I mean, and I'm all for changing stuff from the comic books if it makes the story better, but like they don't even like the villain is what? It's like Madame Celine. I looked it up. She's not even like a DC like on the DC database. She's not even a fucking person on there. Like it's like a
Yeah,
made up
it's
villain.
just a witch named
Yeah,
Selena.
yeah,
There's some elements of like enchantress maybe or something. She's just like a witch.
yeah.
It's
And
just
like
crazy that you have like Superman 1978, which in my opinion is one of the best comic book movies ever. This came
yeah.
out 6 years after that. That's not that long after, you know?
How close was this to like Superman 2 and 3? Because I
Let's
know
see.
that's when the Superman movies kind of like dip in quality. Which is the one where like he becomes not he's not supposed to become an alcoholic, but like there's a shot of him like drinking at the bar and he has like the 5 o'clock shadow.
I don't know. Let me see. Superman is 78, Superman 2 was 80, Superman 3 was 83, and this was 84.
So Quest for Peace was after this.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, I think it's cool that they use a magic based villain for Superman because I don't think any movie's ever done that, honestly. And that's
Yeah,
supposed to
and
be
that's
like
one of his weaknesses, right?
weaknesses is magic, yeah. But just yeah, I don't know. This is really bad. And I like how like anything that has to do with anything in the realm of Superman, like they have to talk about it for like 10 seconds. Like they'll be like, "Oh, this is what's her roommate?" And sorry. Every time I think about something, there's something else from the plot that makes it not make sense. She comes to Earth. There's that scene of her just like flying around, fucking sniffing the grass and just feeling great about Earth. And then she just dyed her hair and is in a boarding school. Like, no, just walks in like, "Oh, like, do you guys have a spot here?" Like, there's no explanation as to how she
I
gets there,
mean,
why she's there.
there's like a scene where she flies and sees like a softball game going on and sees all the girls in their uniform. There's a shot of her like walking in the woods, and as she passes each tree, it like her outfit changes a little, her hair changes, and then
Yeah,
she's just like in the outfit. And like, why does she join that school? I guess to just like fit
fit
in.
in. And
But
then it's like,
the plot makes no sense.
yeah, yeah.
You have this MacGuffin.
The
What the fuck
fucking
is it
orb
called?
thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, what is it called? It has like
Let me
such a
see.
weird name. Let's see. Orb from Super, the Omega Hedron, it's called. So they're like, oh, this thing powers the entirety of Argo City, and then just she's playing around with it in the beginning. It flies out the window, goes to Earth, just so happens to land on out of all the places on Earth it could go, it just so happens to land right in the hands of the evil witch
Yeah.
who wants like world domination. Her only goal is she's like, yeah, I want to rule the world. That's her motivation. That's it.
Yeah.
Like she has no personal connection with Supergirl at all. She has no. There's just like no motivation. She's like, yeah, I want to rule the world. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Then
it.
the Omega Hedron itself, like, what is it? It powers the city, but it also is just like a device that could grant you anything you want. Like, she's like, oh, make this guy fall in love with the first person he sees, and it just could do it. Like, what is it? What even is it? And you would think that with that device, you could easily take over the world, but like you don't use it for the right reason. I don't know. But
Yeah, I don't know. I just there's that. I also just like don't like that they mention Superman so much, but it's just kind of like, oh, like they'd be like, oh, I'm uh, Jesus Christ, Clark Kent's cousin, and it's like, oh my God, what's her roommate's name?
she's
It's
like Lois
L-
Lane's sister or something.
Lana Lane, right, or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
It's like, oh, well, like, oh, I know, I don't know. It's just that whole dynamic of like, oh, well, my cousin, or like they're trying to be like, oh, look, this is Lois Lane's sister and Superman's cousin. Like, it just does. It just feels like it's kind of, I don't know, like a
Yeah, she's
direct
Lucy Lane.
Lucy Lane. Okay, it feels like a direct to DVD like add on to the Superman movie.
Yeah, and at the beginning, there's a scene where it's like the first time we see Selena and she's with that guy. When he gets in the car, he turns on the radio and it's like,
Yeah, it's like
oh,
Superman's off.
Superman's on his mission like millions of light years away. So
Yeah.
he's doing something. And it explains why he's not present during the movie.
Yeah.
Also, like, as far as I could tell, and I know like pretty good amount about Superman lore or whatever. On Krypton or Argo City or whatever, in this movie it's Argo City, they don't have powers, right? They're just like normal living there. Then
Yeah.
they get powers when they go to Earth
Yeah,
because
from
of
the
the yellow
sun.
sun.
Yeah.
How does she like learn how to fly instantly? She has that scene of her like jumping around. She's never flown before, as far as I know. And then
It's
she
just
could just
like,
like
yeah.
fly. She's
I
going
guess that
flying around the
montage
Earth.
of her in the woods, she learned how to fly.
Yeah. I will say though, Helen Slater, I think, is a pretty good Supergirl. She
She
looks
definitely
the
looks the
part.
part. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
And I gotta say though, if we're gonna talk about positives about this movie, I love the suit, and I
it's
love the
good.
Christopher Reeve suit.
Yeah,
It just the
simple.
more I was
Yeah,
watching this and seeing her just in the cloth, just the simple cape, it has the yellow on the back, just like a simple Superman logo. The more I looked at that, the less I'm liking David Corn's sweatsuit. It's just like
yeah.
it's
But
so over
something.
designed. Why does
Yeah,
Superman need anything more than a piece of cloth as his clothing?
I agree with you that it is over designed, the new one. But I just feel like there's no way they're ever gonna put a superhero in like a cloth cost, like just like this is so simple. Like I just feel like they would never do something like that in a movie.
Yeah.
Like
I-
that's just like a t-shirt, essentially.
Yeah, but it's
No,
that's
I
all it
agree. It
has
looks
to
great.
be.
No, I'm not. I agree with you. I like this better,
Yeah.
but I just don't think they'll. You know.
Yep.
Also, the
Let me
weird like
see.
Popeyes product placement was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Um,
Let me see. I have some things I wrote down to talk about.
they had the giant like kaiju at the end, kind of.
Yeah. There's just so much random shit that happens.
Yeah.
Like there's a scene where Supergirl gets away with like the guy, and then all of a sudden a coconut just flies out of the air and knocks him out, hits him on the head. And it's why is the witch why are you throwing a coconut at his head? Like, it's just so random, you know? And honestly, the worst thing about it is it's just boring.
Yeah, it's very boring.
It's over 2 hours long. For what? You know? If this was a fun little campy 90-minute movie, then I think it would be more forgivable.
Yeah.
But why is it over 2 hours and for nothing to happen? Really? You know?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see who the writers are. I'm curious.
But like I said, it's not the worst superhero movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, but it's not exactly, Damn, the guy who wrote this wrote episodes for The Muppet Show.
Hmm. Interesting.
And he helped write The Dark Crystal. I didn't know that. Very interesting. But yeah, this
Yeah.
was very, very not good. Um, yeah, I don't know. I remember watching it and there's like nothing I could really take away. I think there was like one shot that I liked when
Which
she's
one?
breaking out of whatever. I think they used Rift. No.
What do you mean?
When she escapes, what's her name puts her in like the glass and she like escapes. She has to go. I think they call it a rift. She has to go through a rift.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And there's that shot of like her like standing up and her like uh cape is kind of like whatever in the background.
Dude, honestly, I thought some of the flying, especially at the beginning, actually looked pretty good
Some of the
for the
beginning
time.
stuff was, yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of really bad CGI, like
Yeah.
very bad. Um,
Was there
yeah,
any
I don't
like
know.
behind the scenes issues with this movie or
Not that I could really gather. Um, I know it underperformed at the box office, but kind of like gained some more appreciation over time.
Mhm.
I mean, people, like I said, it's infamous for being bad,
Yeah.
but like there is some things about just the world and the style and just there's something charming about it, which I think
Yeah.
Superman 1978 really captures that charm. There's elements of it, but just like the story
Is
and the
not there.
villain and just like the setup, it's just not there, you know?
I feel like the
So,
charm is more just a product of the time,
yeah. No, I
you know.
agree. I would agree with that.
But
But well, listen, I mean, she was able to make a cameo in The Flash, so.
yeah. But yeah, this
Also,
was
I didn't
well.
know this, but I watched the Supergirl TV show a little bit. She Helen Slater actually plays Supergirl's adopted mom in that show, which I thought
Oh,
was pretty
really?
cool.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
I
that.
didn't know that, but that's a pretty cool like fact. I feel like the CW is good with that kind of stuff of bringing back old actors and roles like
Yeah.
that, you
Well,
know.
the dude who played the original Flash.
Yeah, he was Jay Garrick.
Yeah. So, that is pretty cool actually. I didn't know that. But yeah, this was did like I'm curious to ask mom or like dad if they knew anything about this movie when it came out.
Well, mom was born in 1969 and this came out in 84, so she would have been like 15, 16 at the time.
Yeah, it's like prime.
So that yeah, that would have been perfect to see like, Supergirl, nice like female,
Excuse me.
bless you.
Thank you.
One thing I was surprised about in the movie is there was no like sexualization of the character really or anything, you know,
Yeah.
which I kind of expected.
Yeah, honestly, like the costume, I'm surprised it for back then it wasn't as like skimpy as I thought, you know.
Yeah.
But it was
And they made it a point to make her like the strong woman, she fights off those guys who try
yeah,
to like assault her and stuff. Which I thought that was a pretty fun scene too. She throws them through the fence
yeah,
and they're like, let's agree to never talk about this again or something. It was kind of funny.
yeah. I actually remember
Um,
that. That was like in the beginning, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
towards the beginning. But yeah, I really love the suit. I mean, I like Millie Alcock's suit as well. But
yeah,
how do you think she compares to like her character in general compares to
yeah.
like the Sasha Kaye version or the Melissa
Um,
Benoist?
I mean, honestly, like I feel like it's tough because they really gave her nothing to work with. Like, what do you know about Supergirl after watching this movie about her character?
She's Clark Kent's cousin.
Yeah, but
She's from Argo City. Wait, can you explain the whole Argo City thing to me? Because
all
I
right.
don't understand.
So in they're gonna explain this in Supergirl when it comes out. So in the comics, it kind of changes sometimes, but essentially, her dad. So what is her actual name? Kara
Kara
Zor-El.
Zor-El. Yeah.
So her dad, like he's able to predict what's gonna happen to uh Krypton. So like
Okay.
Krypton's the planet. So they live in Argo City, which is a city. So they wall off the city and then they survive the blast. But like they're just a kind of like a floating city in space. That's why she always has ties to like Brainiac and stuff. Because they'll say like, oh, Brainiac goes to Argo City and like shrinks it and like takes it over. Um,
So how come he didn't tell, I guess, his brother, who would be
well,
Superman's
not every,
dad?
so in some of the stories, it's like the government like didn't believe him, like they didn't think it was. You know, a lot of the times it's like a disaster that like it's supposed to be the government could have controlled it or
Yeah.
like done something. So I think it's like he's a scientist and um he like figures this out earlier.
So I don't know
But
if
I
you
don't,
know, I don't know if
uh,
you know this, but like, what's the relation to Superman? Because I know they're cousins, but is it like their dads or brothers or like,
I think they're
do you know or no?
I think their dad's or brother.
Let's see, how is Superman related to Supergirl? Their respective fathers, Zor-El and Jor-El, are brothers.
Okay, I just see something.
So I think so. The Argo City thing, that's not like in every origin, right? Because isn't in some of them they're both sent at the same time, but she gets sucked in like a wormhole, and that's why she arrives later.
Mm, I think that was only in wasn't that in Injustice? I think she's always supposed to be older.
Yeah, but like the reason why she gets there, she like looks younger, is because she like goes through a wormhole or something. Let me see.
Yeah, it says Argo City is the
Supergirl.
birthplace of Kara Zor-El, who became Supergirl. Who Jor-El Superman? Oh, it says it was founded by Zor-El, brother of Jor-El, who built a protective dome to keep Argonians healthy. When Krypton exploded, the dome saved the city from destruction. Okay,
All
so
right,
then
this is what it says. Hold on. Making her younger than her now grown cousin. So she's older than him, but she looks younger and like she originally is older than him, but then gets
yeah,
stuck in like the Phantom Zone, so she becomes younger than him
yeah,
or something like that. So I don't
and
think the Argo City is in every origin.
maybe not. Yeah, because in like the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, Argo City is like part of. So what happens is that because like the city isn't a part of Krypton anymore, it becomes like like radioactive, and I think it's like her mom finds out. Supergirl's mom finds out that it's radioactive, and
Yeah,
she
it's
leaves. Like she
I
sent. That's
see.
why she goes to Earth. But like the rest of her family dies.
Yeah, let me see. It says while it is the classic 1959 origin, where Kara Zor-El lives in a surviving domed city after Krypton's destruction, many reboots such as Superman the Animated Series and Arrowverse often have her sent directly from Krypton as a teenager. That's probably how I knew it, like from the
Yeah, yeah,
Arrowverse. That's interesting. Because, yeah, I didn't know Argo City was a thing. When
yeah,
it was showing the first scene, which, by the way, like the practical set was pretty cool of Argo
yeah,
City.
yeah. That the yeah, I agree.
I thought that was Krypton until like a little bit. Well, I mean, it is Krypton, I guess.
Yeah.
But I thought that was just like pre-destruction. I didn't realize until after that it was the post-destruction.
So it's supposed to
Yeah,
be like that's why in the new Supergirl, like she's supposed to be kind of a dick, is because it's like she watched Krypton get destroyed. Like everyone, her uncles and aunts and everything get killed, and then she's living on Argo City, and then she finds out that it's like extremely radioactive, and like everyone's gonna get cancer and die essentially.
I see. Hold on. What the fuck's the name of the orb again?
Oh, the
Omegahedron.
omegahedron.
See, I wonder how in the new one she's gonna go to Earth. Is it because the Omegahedron destroys
Yeah.
the outer layer and flies off?
Yes.
You could rate it, I guess. I
Yeah.
mean,
Did you have
favorite
a favorite
scene.
shot? Or, like
Uh,
I have that one shot that I like when she's getting out of the. I don't know if is she in the Phantom Zone in that scene. I don't know exactly.
yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's the Phantom Zone. I feel like I remember them saying that. I like the sequence of her flying around. There's like the wild horses running. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Just like that sequence of her flying. I don't know. There's no really scene that sticks out to me. The ending fight scene is so dumb. She fights like Satan at the end.
Yeah, it's just like a fucking. And you know what's funny is every time they have a shot of the monster, you can tell like the camera's mad like blurry. Like there's like smudge on the camera to make it look like less. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. But all right, a favorite character. I'm picking Kara.
Yeah,
Zor-El.
like she's not much of a character. It's like you know.
All right, we could rate it. So Supergirl. I'm glad that we were able to check it out just in preparation for the new movie releasing this year. But I hate to say, I'm gonna give it a 1.5 stars or 3 out of 10. Sorry, I'd never usually rate that low, so I don't have to convert it to out of tens. But it's just the setup makes no sense. The villain's horrible. There's a MacGuffin in the movie that just is so inconsistent with what it can do. It's boring. It's way too long. It's definitely one of the worst superhero movies ever made.
Yeah,
So
I have to agree with you. I also gave it a 1.5 out of 5. So 3 out of 10. Yeah, it's just horrible. It's very bad. Not really much to discuss other than that. You know, not a lot that I liked about it. I'm really trying to think about things that I liked and not much. I mean, like I said, there's like one singular shot that I thought was good. And then I guess in the beginning when they're on Arbor City looks nice, but
so
that's
why
it.
not a 1 star then?
Because I like those two scenes, so it's
Oh,
like
okay.
1.5. One
I
star
like
is
her.
like one
I like
star
her
is like they
suit too.
just what?
I like
Her
her
suit,
suit
yeah,
too.
her suit is very cool too, actually.
But what
But
were you gonna say? A 1 star is what?
one star would be like I don't even know, like they made her suit like fucking yellow or something like that. I don't know.
So what about a half star?
Half star?
She
They
wears a
like
leather jacket.
leather jacket and yeah, and then I don't know honestly. Like I'm trying to think what would make because the movie's not good. So like what would constitute it to make it even worse?
Um, I guess worse acting,
Yeah.
worse.
Not that the acting was really
Like,
stellar in this
I
either.
mean, I thought visually it wasn't bad. It was bright. It was colorful. You know,
Yeah, that's fair. I'll
but
give you that. But
it's
yeah,
whatever.
so
Yeah,
Supergirl, pretty.
it's really it. That might be the worst movie we've ever
Yeah,
discussed on here.
honestly, I was thinking about that too. Like, and you know me, I'm not. This actually took me two sittings to watch because like I just couldn't get through it. It's just so fucking boring, dude.
Yeah,
But all right, enough beating this dead horse. Um, yeah,
you gotta recommend now
yeah, I do.
before we wrap up.
So I know that not next week, but the week after that, we'll be reviewing Project Hail Mary, which is a book written by Andy Weir. And I thought since that movie's coming out, I wanted to watch his first book that was adapted for a movie, and that's The Martian, directed by Ridley Scott, which I've never seen. I know people talk highly of it. I mean, I love
I
Weir's book. I mean, I just read that one, so like, I'm assuming I'm gonna like this.
That's great. I've never seen The Martian either. Gives me
Yeah,
a good excuse to watch it now.
yeah.
That's great.
I
So
don't
I'm
know. I
excited
don't.
for that.
I know, like, just basically, like, he gets stuck on Mars. Like, that's the only thing I know about the movie.
Yeah, I know he like grows potatoes or something
Yeah,
at some point. But yeah, that'll be cool to check that out before Project Hail Mary.
yeah.
Definitely. Um, but yeah, I guess that really wraps it up.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching / listening. And thanks for checking out our social medias as well. Our TikTok is kind of growing a lot.
Blowing up lately, yeah.
We've gained like a ton of followers in the past couple days, couple weeks. We had for one video, I post clips on there all the time. The random clip of Primate when I'm talking about the guy's death where he falls and snaps his neck.
Yeah, randomly kinda
300
like
it
it.
has like 375k views, which is insane. But we gained a ton of followers from that. I tried to go on TikTok live a couple times to like look at people's letterboxes and, things like that. We got like some random viewers, but maybe I'll be on there, so check that out
Yeah.
if I am. And yeah, follow us, subscribe. I feel like I say this every week, but we're close to 150 subscribers. I think we have 149 right now, so we need
Okay.
one more. So if there's one poor bastard that's watching this and can just toss us a sub at this point, it would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, I guess that'll wrap it up. So next episode, we'll talk about Scream 7, which I think, Joe, you're going to see tonight.
Yeah. And
And
then
then
Hoppers.
Hoppers, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then is there anything I feel like there's another big one that we're missing. Like first week of March?
check it out. I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, that's it. The Bride.
But yeah, The Bride. Is Hoppers actually March 6th or no?
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably rather talk about The Bride, I'm gonna be honest, but I
Yeah.
know you're
Okay.
not. I really like the trailers so far. I know you're not as, you know. Wait, Alpha
Yeah.
comes out March 13th?
Is it? Is it that soon?
It says, yeah. I wonder if
All right.
tickets are on sale, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to check. But
Yeah,
anyways,
okay, yeah.
thank you guys for watching. We'll
Yeah,
be back
thank you guys.
in 2 weeks. Bye.
Peace.